Fire for your mind. The Kosher Clinician. For your mind. The Kosher Clinician.
What happens when conflict happens and there is no resolution? Why is this dangerous, and how male proxy violence can get someone killed? Does pride come before the fall? What could Anton have done different? What could Corey have done different? Who was right, and why does it matter?
I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man.
You
just gone,
bro.
man.
You
gone.
I'm about to jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
Right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, cause the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend.
Hit that like button and share this stream if you're not a beta male. Fire for your mind. The Kosher Clinician.
Aside to become the kosher clinician, the story and the war cry behind the kosher clinician was similar to some of the struggles and the things I have been through as a man. And some of you men are still going through that right now. There's a philosophical term called an existentialist crisis. Basically what that means is that you begin to ask yourself the question, why am I existing? What is the purpose of my existence? And I think that's been the story of a lot of men that have not been more or less raised or under the tutelage of masculine men. One of the greatest indictments about the manosphere is that people assert and assume that the manosphere preaches misogyny and hate. But the manosphere is not responsible and was created a silo as the front to women or black women. But the manosphere was a response to the pain and suffering that many black men were going through and continue to go through as we speak now. Once again, gentlemen, we are going through an existential crisis. Our country is in trouble. Some of you are in trouble mentally, physically, and emotionally. And you're not ready to move to higher ground until you get the requisite help that's going to help you become the better version of yourself.
Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician.
All right. There it is.
All right.
Now hit it for me.
And it ain't culture. 7 in hell is what they taught you. We'll put them, and you can back up in young dose. Kosher. Clinician.
All right, stop that. All I want you to say is, if it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. Say that first, okay?
All right.
All right, you ready?
Start over?
Yeah, start it.
No. Okay, if it ain't 7, it ain't kosher, and...
If it ain't 7, it ain't culture.
Okay.
Heaven and hell is what they taught you.
Okay, perfect. Do that again, but give me a little attitude. If it ain't 7, it ain't culture.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And action.
Young heads picking back up in young dolphin. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician. That was cool.
If it ain't 7, it ain't culture. Heaven and hell, that's what they taught you. Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. Young heads picking back up in young dolphins. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician, masculinity issues. Absent fathers who miss you. Mama drama no kiss you. All a part of the ritual. This is how they get you. Separate the men, women, clipping babies pretend to. Damn. Lovers, haters acting like vultures. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. Listen. Listen.
Can y'all hear me now? If you can hear me, hit 1. If you can hear me, hit 1. Can y'all hear me now? Hit 1 if you can hear me. Perfect. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Pookie Ray Ray Show. But yeah, this is what happened, guys, when egos go unchecked. And, you know, there are folks that don't like Corey Holcomb. You know, there are a lot of folks that don't like Anton. They say Anton is too arrogant. And, you know, Anton can get salty with his mouth at times. But what did y'all think about this, I'm not going to say debate, but this argument? Because there was a lot of things going on, guys. There was a lot of things going on in this argument that could have been abated. There was a lot of things going on, and it got real crazy, and it got real crazy real quick. And Corey Holcomb said some things. Mr. said she liked both of them. Corey Holcomb said some things that was challenging, man. You know, told Anton he was buying cat, and I don't know. I don't know, but ego can get a lot of men in trouble. And a lot of times the biggest struggle for men is ego. You know, I used to work in prison. I was a CO for about 2 years, mental health, and then I did 5 years with the Department of Juvenile Justice. And it's nothing wrong with having a conversation, but I'm going to break down what I saw in this video, guys, from a therapist's perspective, but also from a man perspective, and how these two men could have done things better. And so it makes you wonder, you know, were they doing it for content, you know, because it went viral, you know, or were they doing it because they both were trying to stand on business and they had something to prove. And I want to be fair and balanced. I want to be fair and balanced, because I'm trying to figure out what caused this situation to ensue like it did. But I do know on the end, Anton did leave when Corey started trying to raise up, and it could have got real nasty. But from you all's opinion, before I get deep into it, who do y'all think won this debate, and tell me why, and who do you think was wrong, and who do you think was right? Who do you think was wrong? And who do you think was right in this debate? And why does it matter? Why does it matter? Not matters, but why does it matter? Because it got real ugly. It got real ugly. And Corey Holcomb was about to rise up, and Anton said, "I'm about to go." Because I understand what Corey is saying. One thing I don't do, guys, I don't use the N-word. I think that's very deplorable. I don't like when black folks use the N-word. because you're not speaking life into your brother when you use the N word. You're actually speaking death. And so I hate that word with a passion because it's stupid and it shows a lack of intelligence. But this till it got ugly. And you know, Anton did walk off. You know, some say that Anton, when Corey stood on business, Anton got scared. I don't know. What do y'all see? But the Bible said first goes pride and then goes the fall. And it can get real dangerous, guys. And, you know, I try to respect everybody, man. But, you know, just don't push me. If you don't push me, I won't push you. And so it was a battle of wheels. And I understand what Corey was saying in part. I can see some could say, or some would say they can see what Anton was saying in part. But I'm going to hear you guys' perspective. Shout out to my man. I'm going to do these super chats real quick and read some of these comments. And then we're going to get deep into it, guys. We're going to get deep into it because why does it matter where you're from? You know, some say these are grown men. You know, Corey say he's from Chicago. Anton say he's from Detroit. And so we're going to get into it, guys. We're going to get into it. Minister Misty said she support Anton and Corey. After last night, I no longer support Corey, how he disrespected Anton and Darlene. The Program Radio Show said Corey is a walking contradiction, criticizing Anton for allegedly being the trick while he braggadociously admits that he is a trick. Wow. Let me read Brother Gregor's comment. Guys, if y'all want some, let me read your super chat. Read the super chat, please. Send a donation. The Program Radio Show said for some reason Corey pretends to operate on prison ethics. But as a former convict, there was entirely too much disrespect. And I used to like Corey, and I didn't care for Anton until last night. That's interesting. I saw it from different perspectives, man, but we'll get into it. He said, as years go by, I gain more and more respect for you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I know you don't get into these stupid types of discussions. Now you will check a fool, but you do it therapeutically and intelligently, man. I really appreciate that, Brother Greg with Scotland. And thank you, Greg, for that $20 super chat, as you are the #1 sponsor of this stream, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you for those kind words. And, you know, different guys see it from different angles. That's why this conversation is so important. But this was all ego. And like I said, listen, I know Anton. Anton's been cool with me. I ain't got nothing against Anton. I think I'm sort of disappointed in Anton because he could have handled that differently. And then I can understand where Corey's coming from. And Corey got slick with his mouth too. But it's interesting to see how everybody perceives things differently. And listen, this YouTube thing goes to a lot of folks' head, man. You know, folk in YouTube. If you took YouTube away, a lot of them would be just average people. you know, working average jobs or average careers. But folks at this YouTube stuff go to their head. And while YouTube is real, it's not real, if that makes sense. And it's a problem because a lot of times it makes you wonder, do folks do it for clout? Because see, when you do videos like this, you know, it draws traction because it's drama. So I'm gonna play this video, and then I'm gonna dissect this thing and break this thing down, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
Fire for your mind. Kosher clinician.
What happens when conflict happens and there is no resolution? Why is this dangerous, and how male proxy violence can get someone killed? Does pride come before the fall?
Now, a lot of folks have issues with Anton because they say Anton is too arrogant. Greg, my man G said, Corey definitely stood on business. Anton was way out of pocket. And you see it from different perspectives. And I can see why I Block Sim said that. And I'm going to try to dissect it from a more logical perspective. Minister Misty said Anton won. You had to watch it because clearly if you watch it, Corey backed down 3 times. Okay. Gregory Scotland said he's from Detroit. The program radio show said these cities were claimed are the modern day plantations. This brother said Anton was wrong, talking about y'all was very necessary. Anton thinks he's better than everyone. And that's what a lot of folks, that's what they say. But different people got different perspectives. In the fight, he said Corey wins easily. That's interesting. But pride goes before the fall, and ego is everything. If your ego is not right, it can become a problem. And like I said, I worked in prison. I was a CO for a couple of years, and then I did 5 to 7 years working with juvenile delinquents. And I've seen it all. Most folks respected me. I ain't had no problem with nobody. But if you're not careful talking slick to a man, you can lose your life. And once again, first goes pride, and then goes the fall.
Could Anton have done different? What could Corey have done different? Who was right, and why does it matter?
I'm arguing
Because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man.
Yeah, should Anton have this left at that point? Because some feel that at some point Anton was rising up and trying to prove a point. Shout out to my man G. Scott for that $10 cash out. Thank you, brother. But some feel that Anton should just let it go and walked away. And because Anton say he's a believer, take the moral high road. But Brandon saying that Corey started it. Pookie Davis should say on prison ethics, the moment a man puts another man on his Johnson, oh wow, there's bloodshed, no arguing back and forth. Right. That's a powerful point, man. That's a very powerful point. And, like I say, Anton's been cool with me. I ain't got no beef with Anton. Anton always been cool with me, but I don't, it's incessant cussing and men got their phallus in your mouth. One will argue that it seems like Anton was hitting below the belt. But then one will argue that Corey was wrong too for using the B word. So it's subjective, man. It's very subjective.
It's gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass
So y'all think Corey's about to rise up here? You think Corey's about to rise up? Because there's a lot of ego defense mechanism I'm going to shout to for sure. Do y'all think Corey was about to rise up and give Anton a fade, man?
You have just gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass.
Do you feel like at this point that Anton was antagonizing Corey? Because it feels at one point, that they were back level again. But then some feel like the Anton agitated it and took it to a whole nother level. And so at that point, do you feel like that Anton should have just taken the high road because he says he's a believer and just let it go? But there was a lot of ego defenses going on in this conversation. And, it's real bad when it get to this point where it can lead to fisticuffs. It get real bad, man.
Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
This is crazy, man. Yeah. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. And it's unfortunate. I don't like it when men use sexual epithets just having basic debates, man. This got real nasty. It got real nasty. It got real nasty and it got real ugly. And, One could argue that that's not consistent with a man professing godliness, because Anton being saying he's a believer, he should just let it go, man, walked away. You don't expect Corey to exemplify what Anton exemplified, because Anton says he's a man of faith. But then what could Corey have done different also in that same vein? Let's get back to it. Hold tight.
What could Anton have done different? What could Corey have done different? Who was right, and why does it matter?
I'm arguing
Because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm about to jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch. I got.
Okay, so there are some that say they found it strange that Anton got a woman on the show, and Corey is alleging that Anton is paying for Cat, which means if he is paying for Cat, he's cheating on his wife. What do you guys think about that? Y'all think Anton paying for Cat, he cheating on his wife? Do y'all think that's weird that he got another woman on set, him being a married man? Or do you think Corey Holcomb was out of pocket for bringing that up? Shout out to Gregory Scholar once again, as he's the #1 sponsor of the stream. He said, one thing I noticed in my 4.5 years in this social space is there is a significant difference between the red/black manosphere and others. There's more intelligent conversations in the manosphere, man. I appreciate that, Brother Gregory, man. Thank you, sir, so much for that $20 super chat. We need more folks like Brother Gregory, guys. Y'all like what I'm doing, showing some love. Donate to the channel. We need more men like Brother Gregory. Thank you, Gregory. You're the #1 sponsor. Thank you, sir. Now, somebody else said, once a man invades your personal space, all bets are off. If you reach me physically, I'm going to reach you first. It was over when Corey switched chairs with the lady. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. I agree. Pookie Ray Ray Show. I agree.
Shit to do. Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch.
And guys, y'all forgive the language. I do not condone this language. Y'all please forgive the language. I don't condone the language. This is only for educational purposes, but also for edutainment as well.
Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, cause the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am.
Do you believe that Corey stood on business? Do you think Corey was more astute? No problem solving skills, no ability to diffuse, just socially stunted. We never see a professional white man behave like this. Interesting point. Yeah. Somebody say that Anton needs to be careful. He's playing a dangerous game. Yeah, man. A lot of guys, man, are going on social media events, man, chasing clout and chasing views. And sometimes, they do this stuff from, was this staged? Was this by design to make money? I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. Sometimes people stage this stuff, man, to make money, man. They both stage it. Sometimes they stage it to make money, but it's a bad look, man, if you call yourself a man of principle, man. Horrible look. It's a horrible look because you can't call yourself a man professing God, man. And I know nobody's perfect, but that's a bad look, bro. That's a bad look. Mr. said Anton's not cheating on his wife. She works for him, and the wife knows the woman and spoke on the situation this morning. Interesting. Man, wow. Yeah, somebody sent it to me this morning, man. I was shocked, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Yeah, yeah, different perspectives. The woman is a regular panelist on Anton's show, and Anton's wife has access to the show. Interesting. Okay. Somebody else said that if any woman is with him, I thought it would be Rita. That's interesting. So look, I don't know. I really don't care. That's his business. He'll go and learn. He do what he want to do. But Corey Holcomb is making allegations that he's buying box, and I don't know, and really, I don't care. But it's interesting. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, guys, is just content. A lot of guys do this for content. They do it for shock value. YouTube is a business, man. Shout out to Ron the Pain.
Damn, I stand on it. Fuck a friend.
Now, Pretty Creative Show said Darlene is at the regular show the same way Anton Companion is on the AD show. Okay, fair point. That's a fair point. But then somebody will argue though that Corey is not married though. But it don't matter. It don't matter. It was just bad on both ends, man. But I'm trying to find the video. I don't know if I can find the video from Falset Media. Hold tight. Let me see if I can find the video from Falset Media. Hold on. I think this is the first one. So let me pull this one up. Let me pull this one up, because this whole fiasco was crazy. It was crazy, guys, to say the least. And like I say, a lot of men are going by the way of the grave, guys, because of ego. A lot of men are going by the way of the grave because they let their egos.
No. I'm doing what's.
They let their egos get in the way, and that can be a problem.
Real.
I think you don't want to go against them, because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
Now, do you think Anton is too easy on? Because Anton does talk about white liberals, but I think what Corey was talking about, and we'll get to that in a minute, that he's not as hard on white conservatives. Like I said, it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing because a lot of these guys. Yeah, Corey, like, who's about to raise up, man. I thought Corey was going to raise up, man. And this got real ugly. Got real ugly quick. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the right screen for this, guys. Hold on.
Keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them, because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them,
so what Corey is trying to say sounds like the Anton is a paid op, and it's an incentive for him to denigrate black people, even though they're dysfunctional black folks. But he doesn't have the same rigor for conservative whites, like the Epstein trials, Trump, and a lot of folks voted. There were some black men that voted for Trump. They voted for his policies versus voting for Trump. The man, I voted for Trump. I voted for his policies, but I'm not Republican or Democrat. And that's why some folks say that, or feel that Anton is hypocritical in that particular area. Now, I'm not FBA and none of that stuff, because a lot of these guys that call themselves FBA, they use racial epithets. I don't like for folks to call each other the N word, the C word, because that's transgenerational trauma. You're actually projecting trauma to your brothers and sisters when you use that word. You can't be pro-black while talking white supremacy. And so, I laugh at dudes when they talk about they pro-black, but they use the word N-I-G-G-A loosely and talk about it's a term of endearment. It's not a term of endearment. It's a term of dysfunction. And I'm going to do a show on that, and I'm going to break it down clinically. But let's get back into it about what Corey's saying.
I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
You haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No.
So do you all feel that Anton give white conservative men, because I think that's what he's talking about, white conservative men, the same smoke that he gives black folks? Now listen, Anton is telling the truth. There are some dusty black folks in the black community, but then what white conservatives, what you call white conservatives or whatever, the thing about them is that they look at black pathology to scapegoat their own pathology, and that's a problem. Because there's a lot of dysfunction in the white community as well. And I don't go by these talking points like white or black, you're white or black, because white and black, it's a social construct. When Africans were in Africa, they did not identify as black. There was no big tribe called black. They were Africans, and they had different ethnic origins, and they had different tribal affiliations. That's why when white conservatives, some of them, I like some white conservative talking points, when they try to use black on black violence as a justification, but yet they don't equally look at historically white people kill white people. Historically, when it comes down to the crown, white patriots fought against the white monarchy in England, and all the world wars was white on white violence. But somehow, when it comes down to black folks from Africa, or people that have dark hue from Africa, they all assume that all skin folk is kinfolk, and all skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's why I say I don't deal with some of these dusty Negroes. I don't deal with them. They're ignorant. They don't have any cerebral skills when it comes down to looking at things analytically. And I don't deal with them. I don't hate them, but I don't deal with dusty people, man. I just see people for what they are, man. Let me stop this. I'm going to pull it up from a different angle, guys. Hold on. I'm going to put it from a side-by-side angle and look at it that way. But this content stuff, guys, is content, and content can be funny at times.
So hold on. Because you keep trying.
Hold on for a minute. I think this is a better angle. If I like this angle, I think this is better. I think this is a better angle. Hold on. All right.
Get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them, because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
You haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down, because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you.
So what do you guys think about that? Do you think Anton is more, how can I say it, more tame when it comes down to white conservatism? So once again, let me say this again. I am conservative in policy, and I believe in conservative relationships but I'm apolitical when it comes down to party. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but I do believe in the traditional values from the Republican Party, because I believe that they tend to encapsulate black excellence, something that is greatly dissipating going on. That's why I've always said, guys, before in the past, I don't see things going back to the way it used to be. It's over with. It's broken. We're not going back to how things were years ago. It's gone. It's going to take a whole de-evolution, because I don't mind folks critiquing debauchery in the so-called black community. I don't have a problem with it because there's a lot of truth to it. But you got to equally talk about the trash in other cultures as well.
When you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
Yeah. So, wow. And see, that's what lost me when you use that kind of terse language. You know, you suck the blank of black people. That's goofy, man. I mean, why use that kind of language? Why use that kind of language if you're a man to say you profess godliness? Why use that kind of language? And that's the part, Anton, if you're listening, and you're my boy, I respect you, where I vehemently disagree with you. That was very disrespectful, and that was very distasteful, because I don't know if Corey is an FBA. I don't know what he is, but I don't know if Corey necessarily placates 100% to black culture, because he talks about the bad behavior in black women. So I will argue, how can Corey be placating to black culture when he talks about black women and weak men? And so I don't see Corey as the Umar types, you know. But it's interesting. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Hold tight.
Doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something.
And let me say this, Anton does some good. He does some good calling out, bad behavior. He does some good calling out bad aspects. But Corey and Anton, both, that's their opinion. Anton is not an expert in politics, and neither is Corey, and neither am I. They're just giving their honest opinion. And so what happens a lot of times in our community, we think because a person got money or they're an entertainer, that they can speak for all people of African descent that live in America from the African diaspora. And you can't, because you don't have the skill set or the knowledge. And so I don't think there's no other culture that does what people in black America does, where they use one or two people that don't have the intellectual acumen or don't have the educational attainment to speak on the behalf of other black people. That's a problem. That's the problem.
Nobody gonna tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
Wow.
I don't suck dick.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you.
And see, this is where it could have been diffused, and Anton could have took the high road and said, "Look, man, I was wrong." But see, when ego gets in place, then ego is going to try to protect itself. Ego is going to try to defend itself. Ego is going to try to prove a point. Ego is going to try to prove a point. And so when you got good emotional intelligence, you know how to read the room and you know how to hunker down. But I think what was happening, Anton was looking at the comments. And I think Anton, by him looking at the comments, had to prove that he's about that life. But these are all ego defense mechanisms, guys, to say the least.
I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same.
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none.
Well,
and see, who was wrong for using that kind of language? Do y'all think Anton was wrong for using that language? Do you think he could use a different type of language? Or do you think Corey was justified in getting up in his face?
I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either.
Once again, guys, forgive the language. Please forgive the language, guys. I don't endorse this language. This is only for educational purposes, guys. I do not endorse this language. This language is very, very terse. This is only for educational purposes. So I don't qualify this kind of language, but this is only for educational purposes.
Okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you go.
Give a fuck about what you talking
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
I'll
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
Well, yeah, and so in this situation, one could appeal for Anton saying, "I'm from Detroit," that he was posturing. That's called posturing. You got to posture to prove a point. But emotional intelligence would have said, "I'm gonna read the room. I'm gonna pipe down," not because I got nothing to prove, because Anton has done well. He's very successful. But success don't necessarily mean that you're smart when it comes down to conflict resolution. This could have been resolved, but a lot of men have lost their lives because they let ego defenses get in the way. And this is not a good look. If you say you're a man of faith, this is not a good look. And listen, I'm not here to act like I'm all holy and down either, because I'm not. But I'm striving to get back to that point.
About their men.
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you go.
Brooklyn Radio Show said, "I've seen Anton perform a half a dozen times over the past 4 or 5 years bragging about his tricking." Yeah, that's why a lot of folks, were shocked about Anton calling out passport bros. But then Brooklyn Radio Show, if that's the case, then based on what you said, that means he's cheating on his wife. Because if he's bragging about his tricking for the past 4 or 5 years, that means that he's actively cheating on his wife. And that's a hypocrite. That's a hypocrite. Gregory Stockton said, "I'm not sure where either of these men are really coming from on this show, but it did not sit well with me when one of them called passport bros a cuss word. Now the episode calls a side eye reaction for me." Yeah, a lot of brothers lost respect for Anton for that, man. Because this false equivocation associated men that travel as being, perverts and tricks and all of that. Then there are some that could argue that it looks mighty strange that Anton would have Fleece Johnson on the show. Because Fleece Johnson was on Anton's show a while ago, and then one could argue, Anton, it looks like you sold out for money and to get views to bring Fleece Johnson on a show that's known to be a serial rapist. So you got to be careful, guys, when you call them pointing fingers at other people, because people that live in glass houses can't be throwing stones. Shout out to Gregory Scotland. He's the #1 sponsor of the stream. Thank you, Gregory, for the $60. Gregory is the #1 sponsor, guys. Don't let Gregory be the only donate on the show. Support the show, guys. If you don't have any money, just share the content, spread the content, and share some love. But you have Fleece. Fleece Johnson was on Anton's show, and a lot of folks are saying that Anton sold out for the bag. And they said, how can you call yourself a man of God and you got a man that's talking spicy to you on your show and you laughing in his face? That's why, it's like, see, tricking ain't just buying whores, but you could be tricking when you sell out your integrity for the sake of money. And so some men had issues with Anton when Fleece was, I'm talking about he was cute.
Urge you to say so. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, so let that be known. I'm a warrior.
Fleece say he'll warrior. Is my audio muffled, guys? Honestly, Sherry said my audio is muffled. I hope it's not muffled. Everybody's seeing things differently, man. Everybody got a different perspective. Yeah, both were exposed to an assault. Hold on.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You talk about
Okay,
what
but
you talking
that
about,
gay
nigga?
shit, oh, you
I
go.
don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
shit to me.
Don't put no
I'm from
dick sucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Hey, I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm gonna
I don't do no
dick
dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're
good.
not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking.
Battle of egos, man. Who got more money? Who the tough guy? Battle of egos, battle of wheels is foolish, man. Vanities, old vanities. Gregory Scott said, Coach, another example of foolish talk is the video done by Andrew Tate where he's just saying stupid things about password bros. Yeah, they all do, man. They all do. That's why some people believe a lot of these guys are paid ops, man. Some believe a lot of these guys are paid ops. Shout out to my man Mujahid for that $7 cash out. Shout out to my man. Shout out to the brother. Met him at the conclave. Good brother, man. Very intellectual. Shout out to brother Mujahid for that $7 cash out. And shout out to Gregory Scotland. As he is the #1 sponsor of the stream.
It's the money.
But this is what happens, guys, when people can't put a bridle over their tongue. This is what happens when you can't put a bridle over your tongue. This is what happens when you can't put a bridle over your tongue. And this is what happens because it can be dangerous. Because a lot of men have lost their lives trying to be tough guys, man. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a temper. And listen, I will be probably prone to fight. Even I'm 54, old as I am. I'm just being honest. I got a temper because I probably raised up, man. I probably raised up, or been tempted to anyway. Let me take that back. I would have been tempted to, or been tempted to. And shout out once again to Gregory Scotland. He's the #1 sponsor.
Put the microphone right down, right now, and going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You
You
running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton,
I'm
listen,
saying,
don't
I'ma
disrespect
let
me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that.
So Cora accused him of doing it for the internet. Do y'all think he was doing it for the internet? Y'all think he was studying for the gram? Minister Mitchell said, "Be slow to speak, not quick to anger." Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Mister. What is the point of crashing out? I agree. Part of it is silly Detroit versus silly Detroit versus Chicago. Grown men talking about where they from, man. But that's ego, man. Men struggle with their ego because people that ran the passport bros, it's called the alpha complex. I got to figure out I'm the alpha and I'm gonna put you in your place. It's crazy, man. Crazy work. It is crazy work, guys. But these are all ego defense mechanisms. And I would say that it's an unhealthy ego defense mechanism, because intelligence and spiritually sound people use more prudence. They use more prudence. And there was no more prudence here. It was all ego. And first goes the pride, and then goes the fall. And I get it. Men got egos. I got a big ego. I try to be respectful, but I can get spicy with my mouth too. I'm 54, but I can get spicy, but I try to respect folks as long as you don't disrespect me. But this is crazy, man.
I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay. No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna.
This nonsense is crazy, man. I don't know why people use that kind of language and then call each other the N-word, man. The Brooklyn Radio Show said, I run into cowards from some of the largest cities and thoroughbreds from places you never heard of. It's not where you're from, but it's where you're at. No doubt. I agree with that, bro.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga. You're not gonna come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
So somebody feel like that Corey punked Anton here. Some feel that he punked her. That he punked her, man.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about this.
I got money too. you know what? You know what the crazy thing? You know what the crazy thing is? Let me say something from a theological position. When you stand before God, me, you, and everybody else, people always talking about they got money. It ain't gonna matter. The book of Ecclesiastes said it's all vanity. Your money won't matter when you stand before God. Everything we get is passing away. Everything is fleeting. And God said, he told the rich man, he said, food tonight, your soul shall be required of thee. But it's funny because the Bible did say this will happen in the last days. It said that men will be lovers of money, arrogant, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. And listen, we all are guilty. I'm guilty in some areas, but I'm working on it. But your money won't matter in the afterlife. Your last breath on this planet, your money means nothing, because everything on this planet is going back to the dust. So when people try to posture because of their money, that doesn't mean anything. Your money don't mean you're intelligent. You might know how to make money, but you don't have comprehensive intelligence. I'm not impressed by men that make money. You got the bag, go for it. White or black. Go for it. You got your bag. Hey, be happy. But you having a bag doesn't mean that you're comprehensive and you're smart in all domains. And there are some guys that they posture based on how much money they got, man. But what I'm not gonna do, I'm I would never damn tap dance for no money. I ain't tap dance for nobody. I'd rather be a bum on the bridge before I tap dance. I'm not tap dancing. I'm not impressed with your money, your status, or none of that. And this is not a direct affront to Anton, but I'm just talking in general. I don't care about that mess because it ain't gonna matter in another 30, 40, 50, 60 years. The only thing that's gonna matter is if you took care of your family, you left a legacy, and your soul is right with God. That's all that's gonna matter, man. Folks ain't gonna remember you by how much money that you had. They're gonna remember you by your character. Dr. King said, "Don't tell them that I won the Nobel Peace Prize." He said that's not important. But Dr. King said, "Tell them that I helped somebody." That's what's most important. That's what's most important. Let's get back to it.
Hey, yo.
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for the. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie.
And this is why this and this is why I disagree with Corey. I don't like that N word, man. I know Corey from Chicago, but it irritates me when people use the N word, man. It's. I know people do it by habit, but to me, it's a form of low intelligence because everything you speak has a meaning, and when you use that N word, you are speaking death to your brother. You're not speaking life; you're speaking death. Don the Cowboy said, "I think they both were pump faking and scared." Mister, what is cream? CREAM. What is that? Tell me what the acronym stands for. Tell me what that stands for, Mister. What does cream stand for, Mister? My money, my high rise, my Bentley. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. Cream gets the money, dollar bills, y'all. Yeah. I appreciate your honesty. I'm mad that it got so much attention. Yeah. Corey surrounds himself with peons and yes men. Yeah. I got a show coming up. I'm gonna do a show talking about why black folks shouldn't use the N word, and if they do use it, then they're hypocrites.
I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm.
What do y'all think about men that use that? They use that because that's some very foul language. You know, I would challenge Anton respectfully. Ain't nobody perfect. But if you profess godliness, and I know Anton say he's working on his cussing, man. That's a bad look for you, brother. That's a bad look. I expect Corey to do it, but there are some Anton that expect better from you, brother. They expect better from me. But you're right though. A lot of times, whether it be Corey or Anton, folks expect people to be yes men. But see, let me tell you something. I would have told Corey the same thing respectfully. And I like Corey Holcomb. I like Anton too. But they got their flaws. And I'm 54. And I know my temper, man. Yeah, we probably move some furniture, man. I know my temper, man. I got a temper. Me and Corey might want to move some furniture, man. Even though I'm out of shape and I got to start lifting weights again. But we might move some furniture because you ain't gonna get in my face like that. But it was a whole doo-doo show, man. Because YouTube rewards drama, man. It rewards drama.
Saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation, we can get back to the
You're 100% correct, Jehu. Effect. People don't understand that Christ is coming soon. And listen, all this stuff is a distraction. All of it's distraction. It's a distraction, man. I just decided to tap on it. But man, he sent it to me this morning. But it's all a distraction, man. It's all a distraction. It's all a distraction, and it's all for foolhardy. I agree with you 100%, Jehu. Effect. Kosher, would you put in full? No, 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 he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't, Dilla. He won't put me no full Nelson. You see how big my hands are? He won't put me no full Nelson. He won't. He won't. Uh, listen, I'm not. I like Corey. I like Anton, but I like both of them. Corey's a. I like Corey. Corey uses words I don't like, but Corey is very cerebral, man, and I think Corey keep it real. But trust and believe, I won't be scared of Corey, man. I ain't scared of neither one of them. I won't be scared of Corey. But that situation could have been diffused, and I think Anton felt like the Corey was trying to punk him, and Corey felt like Anton was trying to punk him.
conversation, but just know
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
Because that ain't
you
nothing.
not that tough.
So it's interesting how different people see it from different perspectives. I found that interesting. Tell me why you lost respect for him, Minister Misty. I want to hear because
You think that you can say what
and maybe I'm not looking at the full picture. I don't know.
you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about-
the chat.
So do y'all feel that the chat played a role in Anton rising up? Do y'all feel the chat played a role in Anton trying to rise up? Do you feel the chat played a role? Do you think the chat made Anton get more crunk? And maybe that's what it was, because I think what's the name? Chat was digging into him. Okay, so yeah, right. So he said the chat instigated it. That's wild, man. That's wild, man. It's the smoke show, man. It's a smoke show.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we could talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out
He
to
ain't
the
shit on
shout out-
Caucasian males.
Do y'all feel that Anton is hard enough on white conservative men? Not white liberals, because Anton does call out white liberals. But do you think Anton is an op for white conservatives? White conservative men. Oh, interesting. You're a former clinician. Interesting. Interesting. Mr. Mitch, you got to come on do a show with me one day. I'm waiting on you. I would love to see you.
Shout out to
And
the
he ain't
chat.
shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To
Well,
your
be careful.
face. To
Be
your
careful.
face.
Be
Shout out-
careful
shout-
shitting on me because
shout
I
out
feel
to
like
the
you
chat.
talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
Well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling
No, he is not. No, from what I see.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will
Corey,
lead to some
would
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me.
the tough talk? I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that
I'm
you're
not
in a
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it
You
was all
said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said
When I'm ready to be known, I'm in a lot of liberal spaces. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. Black content creators are scared to be brutally honest about white people, but it is easy and safe to talk about black people. Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that. I totally agree with that, man. I totally agree with that, Curtis Clinton. I believe I don't have a problem with talking about either ethnic group, whether it's the black community or white. There should be an honest conversation. As I said, I'm conservative, but some black conservatives tend to give other black conservatives or white conservatives a pass. And I think that's what Corey is talking about.
you
But you still
disrespected me
triggered
in
by
my
it
face.
because you don't accept the apology because
You
you
still talk
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
Shout out to my brother, Dr. L Podcast. Shout out to Dr. L Podcast. Dr. L Podcast. And shout out to Gregory Scotland, as he's the #1 sponsor of the stream. Shout out to brother Gregory. But yeah. Misty, I would love to do a show with you. Hear your perspective.
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no.
So you know what I found weird. Anton was offended because Corey called him the B word, but Anton told Corey that he has penises in his mouth, which is deplorable, by the way. It's deplorable.
Feelings? It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical,
just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm about to jet.
You done did this
He's
before. Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and I-
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on.
Yeah. That's when it looked like Corey was about to rise up. Look like Corey was about to rise up, man. And this is the part where some feel that he punked Anton, but you make your own decision, man.
And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You prove my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on.
Yeah. I think he would have put hands on him too, man. Yeah, Corey. I think Corey is a real street dude. Corey's about to rise up. Gregory Scott is single-handedly sponsored Black Men's Week. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Dr. L. Yeah, I don't know what Gregory is. Greg will be showing a lot of love, though, man. Greg will be showing a lot of love. I appreciate it, Greg. Thank you, sir. the the dealer said Anton got the heck out of there too. Yeah, he moved real fast. And Anton was like the road runner. So Corey's about to rise up. He was about to rise up.
And pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, cause the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Now who the next motherfucker to come up here? What up?
So I'm gonna end this, guys, because I'm about to eat me some cube steak, man. My wife cooked me some cube steak, and I'm hungry. But I'm gonna hear from some of you brothers, man. Who do y'all think won this debate? Who was right? Who was wrong in your opinion? Who was right? Who was wrong? There was a lot of ego defense mechanisms. I'm not gonna get no full diagnosis today, man. I'm tired, man. I'm about to go watch Carolina, man. Take on Stanford. Eat me some cube steak, man. And start getting back in the gym. But to be as objective as possible, who was right the most and who was wrong? Who do you hold to a greater level of contempt? So the dealer said both egos lost this one. All right? Fair point, man. Fair point. Both egos lost. Anton was wrong. New York Black 11, tell me why, respectfully, that you feel that Anton was overall wrong. Do you feel like when Corey was trying to show decorum and squash it, Anton tried to amp it back up? Well, so stage your argument, Misty. So stage your argument, Misty. Mister, why don't you come up? Mister, come up and turn your camera off and tell me why. I'm gonna drop you the link, Misty. Turn your camera off, Misty. Turn your camera off, Misty, and come up. I'm gonna hear your argument. Team Misty. For a few minutes, then I'm gonna get off, man. Misty said she ain't coming up. She said she gonna pass respectfully. All right. I'm gonna get now, Mister. You told me, you said beginning of this year you said you were coming through, Mister. Now I'm gonna hold you to it. You said you was gonna wait to the beginning of this year. You said I'm gonna come through. So I'm gonna hold you to it, Mister. Okay, okay. You got to watch it in its tired. Okay. Well, how long was the whole show, Mister? Was the how long was it? How long was it? Because I am looking at this the clips. How long was the whole show? But anyway, guys, thank y'all for tapping in. I'm gonna end this in a minute. I'm gonna end it in a minute, man. But this was wild, man. This was wild. Oh, it was only 45 minutes. Okay. 45 minutes. Right, you're right. You're right, Dylan. The U.S. are about to go to war. The whole Abraham fleet is on its way. Iran plunged to delete Trump. It's about to get crazy. Yeah, and this nonsense is the last of our concerns. We need to all be right, spiritually and also financially. I'm gonna try to find the show, man, because I can't find it. The heated part was about 45 minutes. Said he thought it was longer. Yeah, I was trying to find the show, but hold tight. But I couldn't find the show. But I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna end it in a minute, man. But this was interesting to say the least. Like I said, I'm not a Republican or conservative. I'm an independent that happen to be conservative. I think most traditional black men are conservative. I don't care about politicians. I care about policy. That's what we all should care about. Is policy. And for years I was a Democrat, but I can't be part of the DNC, man. It's too corrupt. And I'm not necessarily a fan of Republicans either. But I like the policy. I just look at policy only, guys. But I want to find. I do want to find. I do want to find the whole video, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right, Mister. This world's getting crazy, man. It's getting very crazy. But anyway, we're gonna end. I'm not gonna review too much of this. I got to run. Lieutenant Lincoln said to me too. Keep it up, brother. Us Christian definitely have to right with God, no doubt. Well, listen, guys, I appreciate it. Shout out to Brother Gregory Scholar for being the #1 sponsor. Yeah, same here, Missy. I was a former Democrat, but I'm more conservative too. But anyway, guys, we're going to end it here. Thank y'all for tapping in. And guys, I'll be seeing y'all soon. Be well. Fire for your mind. The kosher clinician.
If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. Heaven and hell, that's what they told you. Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. Young heads picking back up and young dolphins. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician, masculinity issues. Absent fathers who miss you. Mama drama don't kiss you. All a part of the ritual. This is how they get you. Separate the men, women clipping babies pretend to. Damn. Lovers, haters acting like vultures. If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. Listen.
All right. Thank you, Minister Misty, for that $10 super chat there. Thank you for showing some love. I appreciate it, Minister Misty. And once again, guys, we're signing off. Guys, got some good shows coming up on Thursday, Friday. I plan to have Dr. L and Dr. Thunder on. And then also, I got another good show coming up as well. So y'all stay tuned. And thanks for tapping in, guys. Be well.